Hello, this is the power supply from the 42-inch that we started to look at yesterday. The cap had gone and we couldn't find anything else wrong with it and couldn't get it to power back up, so I didn't want to waste any time on it because we've got plenty of these in. But I suddenly realised the resistor was a resistor down here which had gone, so we put a new resistor in, and also the fuse had gone. Now I would have tested the fuse. I would have thought I would have tested the fuse, and I'm sure I did, but it's definitely gone now. So I'm just going to temporarily stick in a permanent fuse, if you know what I mean. So let me get my glasses on. Then I've got an idea, because we've got that screen, we've got the LG screen. If we get this power board up and running, I've managed to succumb and search for some bits and find some parts for an LG TV, and we could actually test that screen out and see if we can get it working. It's a possibility, but the first thing I have to do, as I said, is get this power supply up and running, because all the others are locked away somewhere. So where's this fuse? Where's that damn fuse, man? It should be there. Where's that? Right, so let me just get rid of this. Boiling hot solder. I prefer to try and pull them through if I can, rather it disappear. And burn the carpet, but anyway. Yeah, that's got the two bits out. Look for some braid. Can't believe I'm running out of braid. Sorry, I lost the camera for a second there. I don't know why. But as I say, I'm not selling this TV, just in case you missed out. So I'm just sticking in a 5 amp standard fuse. Just to see if the power supply will work. I suppose just to make it look better, I ought to tart up that end as well. So this board's had a new fuse, even though it's temporary. It's had a new resistor, and it's had a new cap, because the old cap went bang, 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 bang. I think. Well, no, well, a customer brought this in, didn't they? So they've got the replacement one. Yes, that's what happened. So I didn't actually see it go bang. Right, so this is what I've got. So we've got that, which hopefully is going to work now. I've got a main board from, well, the TV we worked on yesterday was a LG 42LN 578. This is from a 42LA 620 Smart, but it will work with the 42 Ju screen. So we've got a main board, we've got a power board. I've got connecting leads, but I don't know if that's from a 47 inch. Actually, this board is from a 50 inch. It's a real mishmash. So the TV controls are from a 47 inch. The main board is from a 50 inch. This is from a 42 inch, so that should work. It's these that are going to be the worrying aspect, and finding all the screws, always going to be fun. But it's only because we have that screen that's, well, it's not a new screen, obviously, because the screen will be 10 years old. But I think it was taken out of a TV after a year and a half to have a new screen fitted, because the backlights had failed. And in those days, we replaced the whole screen rather than the backlights. So at the moment, in our host to build a TV, I really ought to switch the other camera on. If I switch the overhead camera as well, that'll be better. Right. So we've got a power board, which we're not too sure. We still may have to do some work on that. There may be a couple of other resistors which have popped, but we will see. We have, oh good, it's got its little plastic tray down the side. So we've got these boards are designed to work with 42, 47 and 50. This is out of a 50, but it should work with this screen. And the screen that we've got is an LC420 Do, which has got a brand new set of backlights in. Sorry, I don't know if you saw that. Ah. Speakers we haven't got. Connecting lead, before I even bother about screwing things down. This is where we may fall apart, but I don't know. Let's try. Ooh, it's a bit tight, so it's definitely not meant for this. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit stretched. They're usually a bit floppier, but that doesn't matter. T-con. Yes, this will reach. This will. Aha. You can see that it's originally meant, obviously designed to go in there, but it should work if we stick it in there. Button boards and wires. Well, this links, that should go over here. Is that big enough? Oh, that should clip in there, and it does. So we've got it. We will have a standby light at least. One thing I haven't got is speakers. I've got speaker wires though, but not. This is for a 50-inch again, but it's not going in there very well. I'm going to go looking for a speaker. So, what else did I find? Wi-Fi card. That's not a Wi-Fi card. What is that? That's from a Sony. This is the Wi-Fi card. These normally clip in here. And that does clip in there. And that will go in there. Okay. Let me see if I can find a speaker, and I'm going to have to get my pot of screws out and really go looking for let's have a look. Got so many. I'm sure if I go looking in there we can put some screws in. I can't really test it until I've got some ground screws in, so give me a minute. I need to find probably half a dozen screws, and I'm going to try and look for the speakers for this. And that fits, which is good because that's the most important grounding one. So these are for a Vestel board, but they all fit. As long as I've got the grounding one in, we should be okay. I think I've probably got too many. I mean, even though this is a new-ish screen, it was taken out of a TV after being in service for a year and a half. It's been just lying around in the old workshop for probably the best part of 8 or 9 years. So it's not going in very well because they're not the right screws, but at the moment it's holding everything in place. So there's a chance that this screen may have some lines down it, shocking it back into action after 9 years. But it should be a smart TV, so we can plug in. Is that it? Is that all the screws I need? It is, isn't it? One in there. Okay, I did take too many screws out. Speakers, I've got Samsung. Oh, that's an LG. Hang on a minute, I'm just looking at my... That's an LG speaker. It is. One. We'll have one speaker. There we go. I could do with bringing this up on the Variac because obviously I haven't tested the power supply yet. So plugging that in. That seems to have happened rather quickly. So I must be missing something. Power board, main board. T-Con's already in with the screen anyway. We've got connecting leads, which actually look okay to say they're from different sets. We're missing a speaker there, but that's not going to be a problem. Well, I might as well plug in a cable, an internet cable for the smart features. Let's see if we do see anything. We might only be seeing loads of lines or even a big flash. As I say, I think that power supply is going to need a bit more work. But anyway, we've got it up. The standby light on this is there. So I did plug it in, didn't I? Right. Variac on, going to give it 1020 volts. Ooh, that wasn't good. There was a flash on the screen. Ah, no, that is good. Hang on a minute. That's very good. So it came on straight away, and we have got a picture. I don't know what you can see. What's the camera? Oh, you can't see, it's there. Sorry. It was flashing at the start and it was looking a bit weird, but of course I was bringing it up to voltage, so I switched it off, switch it back on. Screen seems to be a good one. I did plug a Ethernet cable into it, so let me see. I'll get my service remote. And I think what I will do is we'll reset. So I'm going to press the in stop button, which will reset the TV. We are not getting any IR sensor. Oh, hang on a minute. Didn't we have problems with the battery on this? I may need to stick in some new batteries. The thing with these service remotes, they are great and they do help engineers when we need to tweak things. But my goodness, they are power hungry. See if I can find a couple of new batteries here. Right. Yes, I can control the volume, so it was just a battery issue. So I'm going to press the in stop button again, and it wants my password, which is 0413. So 0413. Oh, that's not right. Check your password again, okay? So when I switch this on, it should think it's a brand new set now. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll switch it to store mode for now. Demo on. 3D mode eStreamer. I'm going to switch these on. What the heck? Who cares? What could possibly go wrong? I'll probably end up using this for a monitor anyway. Okay, is it picking up the internet signal? Yes. Oops. Skip. Don't need that. Oh, postcode. Right. I am a TR6. Now, even though this screen is about 9 years old, the main board I've put in is for a later TV. This would have been taken out of a non-smart TV from about 9-10 years ago. Don't need that, we can set that up later. Right, complete. These are just some of the options. Test pattern. Okay, let's have a test pattern. Well, that's white. Looks white, doesn't it? Red. Green. Black. Is that it? Is that as exciting as the test pattern gets? Probably it is. Anything else? No. Right. Is that my smart button? It is. What's the chances of YouTube working? What do you reckon? I mean, to make this into a working TV, I would need a back for it. I haven't got a back for it. If anybody's got the back for an LG 42 LA 620V, because that's what the main board is, so we'd have to get the main board. Oh, well, it's kicking in. It's a bit slow. Relaxing music, sleep music. Okay, we'll have some of that. Just to test if the speaker, I've only got one speaker plugged in, but let's just see if that works. Even though, as we noticed yesterday, they're not terribly expensive. I think we found one for about 20 odd quid, didn't we? 22, 24 quid. But nothing I can do with it. I can't sell it. I can't make any money on it. It's just going to be there. Well, I can sell it if I find a back for it, but I think the chances of finding a back for this is going to be a little bit on the difficult side. I was waiting for some of the LG demo stuff to kick in. I'll just press exit just in case it does kick in. If it does kick in, I will switch the cameras back on. But that's it for this one. We've managed to build half a TV, well, 3/4 of a TV, just from scrap bits that we have. But obviously, we were lucky that we'd got a decent screen that we could use.